Hey, guys.
You're not getting the signal? You're not getting the feed?
Well, that would be typical.
That's okay. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. I'll do a little intro here.
There we go.
There you go. All right. Adam Levine is here, and his lovely guitar player, James Valentine. Good to see you, James. Adam, so much to talk about, so little time. How you been?
Are we late, by the way? I'm sorry for late, I think.
You are late, and I have a whole schedule. I'm
sorry.
No, it's good to see you.
We have to get out the ruler.
Robin's going to spank your ass. First of all, I want to say congratulations. You are the world's sexiest man is getting married.
How could that be?
I don't know. I don't really know how it happened.
Now, the woman you're marrying, she's probably in shock because you are a bit of a ladies' man, and it's risky marrying you because you fall in love. I mean, you love ladies. Who doesn't? And when you're the world's sexiest man,
I do love ladies. They're the best.
Right. What made you decide to stop the party?
Yes.
There's so many things that made me decide to do it. But at the end of the day, I don't know what it was like for you, but basically I was kind of, I don't know, man. I just knew. It's as simple as that. It sounds really stupid, but nothing else mattered, and this was the only thing in the world that mattered. And I had to make sure that this was going to be my path with this person because I love them very much.
Has this
been going on for a long time?
Well, like everyone says, it's so cheesy and stupid, but everyone's like, oh, you know, and I'm like, crap. It's like kind of fucking true.
Yeah.
Like, a little bit.
Sometimes you do know.
You just, bam, like if something clicks and you're there.
And sometimes the timing is right, too, because you've gotten enough out of your system, I guess.
And you're at an age where you want to start a family or something.
I want to have a family. I don't want to be like super old dad.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is a person that I trust with my life and that
How long have you known her?
I've known her for 2 years.
2 years, okay, so that's a reasonable amount of time, right?
Well, the second I met her, I knew I was going to marry her, probably. I was just like, bam.
Did you, when you, do you move in together right away? You meet her and say, hey, the next day, come on, move in?
No.
No, it doesn't work that way.
I had just come out of a relationship, and we were kind of like,
I remember.
It was.
Right.
I didn't really. The funny thing about falling in love and getting married, which is something I never thought would be the case, because, as far as I was concerned, I was cool being single forever. I didn't really have any plans to do anything, which is that's when it gets you, because I was free, and I thought, I'm going to be single for a while, I'm just got to have a long relationship, whatever. And it was just like, oh my God, I just met this person at this point. It's like, this can't be true, this wasn't supposed to happen kind of thing. But that's when you kind of know, right?
See, I was admiring of you because you seem to be handling single life very well. You were comfortable with it. I really do think so. I think you were handling it well. You were, To
a certain point, though, then it kind of is just like, and everybody says this, it just gets, you get to the point where you're just like, there's a very specific time in your life. I always just immediately wind up talking with you about shit that I never fucking talk about. It's so crazy. You're such a motherfucker.
No, but it's true.
It's good.
And you were good about being single. You were sort of on you kind of like you dated, but you didn't like you weren't. You'd be with someone for a long time, and then you'd move on. You know what I mean? You kind of had the right system down.
I was totally happy with it. I think that you get to a certain point in your life when, I'm a little bit older. I'm 35. I'm not 25. You start thinking about shit you never thought you'd start to think about, and most importantly, though,
What is that voice? I'm going to kill somebody here. What is all the technical problems, boys? I'm getting all kind of feed in my headphones.
I don't hear anything.
Don't ask. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, you think about things. It's trippy because you think about things that you never thought you'd think about. Oh man, I want to have a family, and how do I really feel? But seeing something through when you really are madly in love with someone and not screwing it up. Because I feel like you can kind of screw. And when you're younger, you're like, I'll be fine.
Let me ask you something. Did you have to go to therapy or anything like that to cure, I don't want to say sex addiction because that's an overused term.
I'm not a sex addict, though.
You're not?
No. To me, there's a very cut and dry. A sex addict has to put his dick in something constantly.
Right.
It's like a compulsion. Like, I have to fuck someone right now.
But it's not even about the sex addiction. It's more about I'm afraid to be alone.
I'm definitely afraid. I hate being alone.
You hate being alone.
I hate being alone. But that's a very commonly known thing.
Are you the type of guy that can brew brood in the house, but you need somebody in the house with you while you're brooding?
I just like to hang out. I don't like ever to be by myself. I can't stand it. And it's probably one of my worst qualities because I wish I could be. It'd be nice.
Well, then maybe you will be a good husband because you will always be attentive to your wife because you want to hang out with them.
Also, I'm a very extreme, and James would probably agree, I kind of live my life in extremes.
Right.
And so I feel like it felt so good to make this commitment to another person because I thought to myself, I'm really good at the big shit. I'm not good with the it's in between and it's kind of halfway and 1 foot in and 1 foot out kind of.
Did you ask her dad for her hand in marriage and all that?
Yeah.
Did you have to go do all that?
Well, they're in Africa, so.
Oh, so you call on the phone?
I call. It was a long conversation. It was really gnarly, because it was really traditional. He's very traditional family, and I had to.
Gnarly in the sense that
it was. I didn't ever think I'd be in that position.
But is it gnarly in the sense that it's like, hey, does the dad say to you, look, dude, I love my daughter, and you seem like a real nice guy, but I've read about you. I've read about people, they
were very sweet. They were sweet. I mean, listen.
Did he say to you, I'm afraid that you're not going to be able to be in a committed relationship?
There are no parents that are going to be concerned about their daughter marrying me.
A rock star.
I'm not going to ever fault parents for feeling that way about it.
Because how many rock stars really have successful marriages? Okay, Bruce Springsteen
almost none.
But almost none.
This isn't even Bruce's first
That's
marriage.
Right. They all fall apart. It's got to be scary for the parents. So I'm wondering if the father said to you, look, we got to really talk.
What's scary about any of it? It's fun and amazing, and I'm getting married, and it's beautiful.
When is the wedding, and where is my invite? Am I going to be in there?
I didn't invite you because I was like, there's no way he's going to come to that.
Thank you. God bless you. You're my best friend.
Thank you. I knew you'd love that because I was like, am I going to invite him? I was like, no, there's no chance he's coming to the wedding. And I don't want him to be freaked out about having to go or not
send
go.
Gifts and all.
Whatever. We're good. By the way, thank you for giving me that painting. No, seriously.
It's so bad. I want to redo that one.
It's so awesome because it was her birthday. It was my fiance's birthday. I don't know. No one knows about this, but it was my fiance's birthday, and we heard you talking about this painting that he had drawn of Namibia, which is where she's from.
Oh.
And I was like, why did he fucking draw a painting of Namibia?
It's a long story.
Oh, it was amazing. I was like, shit, that's like where Beyonce's from, and we asked him for it, and he very sweetly.
What is your fiance's name? Beyonce?
Everyone said that's what everyone thinks when I say her name.
Beyonce, you just.
It's Beati.
Beati. That's very exotic. Is that because she's from South Africa?
Yeah, she's South African, or she's from Namibia, which is kind of South Africa.
Now, what's going to happen to your life when this marriage goes down? You've got a great bachelor pad, right?
No, I sold my house.
You sold your house because of the wedding?